This is the penis bone of a raccoon. Every one needs one of these. Hello, time travellers!
Hello, time travellers! Hello!
So, Ed, I was thinking, this time of year, lots of people are doing their time travelling and thinking about the souvenirs they're going to bring back. Hello, time travellers. Can I just jump in here for a minute? You might have noticed I'm a bit fuzzy. Now, I was watching this back and I thought, well, it's just the gin, isn't it? But seems that I've knocked the camera out of focus, so we're going to have to use some of our backup footage for this one. Hope you don't mind. My best advice to you is to go and pour a really large glass of mead, drink that, and it'll all be fuzzy anyway. Enjoy the show. I think we should set ourselves a challenge. What's the best gifts that we could bring each other back and where from?
I think that's a splendid idea, and may the best gift win.
I prepared an easy one for you because I know the sort of thing you like.
Yeah?
Can we see that?
Oh,
look at that. I know you're into your prehistory. I've moved a little bit forward. I mean, I don't do Stone Age. I've gone into the Bronze Age, and I've brought you back a bronze spearhead.
Oh, bronze spear.
Oh, what are we on here? About 4,000 years old? Is that right?
Something like that. That'll do. Yeah, it looks like a late Bronze Age. Is it tanged or?
It is tanged, yes. You know your spears there, darling?
I know, Well, interestingly, I got a bronze dagger here, which I was thinking of giving to you, but no, I won't swap bronze for bronze. That's probably bad luck.
Oh, that's no good then. We can't do that. That's no good at all.
But the thing is, with bronze spearheads and daggers and things like that, we could get it, use it, bend it, chuck it in a lake and give it to the gods. So it's double the gift, which is great. Because a lot of this sort of late Bronze Age things like that, well, not a lot, but a significant amount are found in streams and lakes, and they seem to have been gifts, and they're deliberately bent. Because bronze is quite soft, unlike iron, you can bend it, and they chuck it in a pond. So give me that gift, I'd love it, and I'd chuck it in a pond for you.
No, I'm not letting you have that now. Not if we've done double bronze. That's too much swaps.
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to give you. I'm going to move a long way forward. Now, you know I often dip into the Romans. I know you don't like it, but I'm forever dipping in there.
I just don't suit the tunics. They just really, they don't work on me. I haven't got the legs.
As you know, we all avoid the nasty battle-y places. So I don't go to Rome very often. I tend to go to France. I pop along the Loire Valley. Last time I was there, I think it was 154 AD, little tiny port town, one I rather like, and it has an amphitheatre. Now, it's not your Colosseum in Rome, is it? It's none of that huge, expensive death. No, this is a couple of fat guys poking each other with a spear. That's all you get. Nobody's going to get hurt. But what you can do is you can pick up a souvenir there. And so I got you a little... a gladiator glass. It's some of the cheapest Roman glass you can get, but I'm not going to tell you that.
Cheapy lovely little tat is what I like. Look at that, that's lovely.
Little gladiators on there, and you can sip your spiced wine from that one. So go on, what have you got me?
Well, that's one of the great things about the Roman world is it's in some ways it's almost modern. In some ways it's deeply alien. So you're watching people killing each other, but you can buy cheap tat, just like you can now, that's made by blowing glass into a mould and go, I got my gladiator cup. Now, I've got you something very special. Or I more have the intention to get you something very special. But in the meantime, look at it. What do you think? Do you know what it is?
What's that then? No.
Whole wars have been fought over this. It has been swapped in battle, well, not hundreds, lots of times. Found in India, probably in the 14th century, and it was the property of Ranjit Singh, Shah Jahan, emperors of Persia, Afghanistan. What is it? It's nearly the right dimensions. It's a potato, but it's the nearest... I want to get you the Koh-i-Noor diamond. I want you to have something really shiny. Unfortunately, it's supposed to be unlucky for men to have it, but you know, we can live with that. You won't get any bad luck off it. You can give it to the missus. It'll be fine. But one of the dangers in time travel is you want to pick up nice things like the Koh-i-Noor. You think, oh, I'll get that. That'll be great. But where'd you get it? So I've got this potato in expectation that I'm going to be able to steal the diamond for you in the next few years. I've got to steal the diamond. We don't know when it was found exactly, so I can't turn up when it's found and go, oh, anyway, it'd disappear from history then. We'd have a paradox. It wouldn't be the Koh-i-Noor. It'd have to be me going, it's the Mountain of Light. You know, it's not the same. So anyway, at some point in its long history, before it ends up being given to Queen Victoria after the Second Sikh War in very dubious circumstances and ending up in the Queen's crown, I'm going to try and nick this for you, and I've got to get into palaces, I've got to go past guards, I'm going to do some serious time travelling. I'm going to use the get out button quite a lot, but I'm going to bring you the most famous and beautiful diamond in the world. And until then, you can have this potato, which I've cut to similar dimensions to the actual uncut stone itself. There.
Thank you.
Do you like that?
Thank you. Yeah,
I'll put it back in the treasure box.
I do, but I think I've already beaten that. I got you that.
Thing of profound beauty. It's a fork.
It is.
Thank you.
It's not a fork. It's the first spork.
Yeah.
This belonged to a famous admiral. This is Lord Nelson's first knife fork. He had it made after, which battle was it? 1797, Battle of Santa Cruz. He came second in that one, didn't really win. And it's the one where he sadly lost his arm. That means he can't cut his dinner up anymore. Yeah. So he had his cutler make him a knife fork so that he could cut up his meat, poke it with the fork and eat it. So
it's not a spork, it's a...
it's a knife fork thing.
no, forget that, ladder. We'll try it the other way around. So it's a kafork.
It's a yes. I think it's a kafork, and I'll let you.
And is that the earliest? Is that the earliest example of anything like that? Really?
As far as I know, not seen anything else. Unlike your diamond, this was very easy. You just go into the cutlery drawer and then pop it back later. So you can
a millisecond later.
10 years. Yes. Yeah. You can have this for about 10 years. Go on.
The
what else
proto fork. Well, you'll like this a lot. I hope this is pretty special. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Can you see?
It's tiny. No.
Can you see what it is?
Whoa,
it's a feather from the dove that bore the news to the Pope of the death of the blessed Saint Kenelm. Are you happy with that? Saint Kenelm, boy king of Mercia.
Yeah.
Yeah? Inherits the throne. you know. Boy king.
I want to know who sold you that. Where were you? Which part?
I was sold it. I will come to that. Boy king of Mercia, martyred by his evil sister who wanted to take over the throne while he was hunting at a place called Clent in Worcestershire, and he was martyred there and killed by a lover of his sister, and she wanted to inherit the throne of Mercia, and then his body was hidden away, but a dove flew to the Pope, and the Pope was in St. Peter's in Rome again, at the high altar, and the dove descended and let forth a little letter saying, Kenelm's dead in Clent. And the Pope went, and he told the Archbishop of Canterbury, who sent some monks, and they got the body, and then Sister's eyes fell out when she was caught. The sister's eyes fell out when she was rumbled, and he became a saint. And this kind of secondary relic, very important, a real feather from the dove that bore the news to the Pope of the death of Saint Kenelm. Now, I know what you're going to ask me. Time travel. You think you'd find out that it was wrong. Some people, a lot of historians say, oh no, Kenelm wasn't killed at the age of 7. He was killed at the age of 25, and we don't know why. But sometimes, when you go back in time, you find strange things are true. And I found this feather in 871 on the high altar of St. Peter's in Rome. Definitive proof that story is right. And one day I'll go and investigate it. There.
Oh, well,
Do you like it?
Well, I'm speechless, I think, and I'm not going to give you my last present now because of that, because I think you just picked a feather up off St. Peter's Square. You were going to get that as a little trinket.
How many of these a year do you give away?
Not many, because they're difficult to get.
Go on, tell us.
Appalachian Mountains again. I'm back in the Appalachians. I go there in the 1920s quite a lot. And this is the penis bone of a raccoon. Every one needs one of these. They're very useful if you've done a bit of moonshining, because it's what you use to direct the flow of your whiskey out the pipe. So without a raccoon penis bone, you are nothing in the moonshiner's world. But until you get me something better than that feather, I'm keeping this.
Mark, I've got about 4 raccoon penis bones you've given me over the years. You give everybody raccoon penis bones. It's a bit of repeat behaviour from you, but I thank you for the offer anyway. I could put it with the others and use it in my moonshining.
Well, I'm a bit stuck there, Ed. I mean, which is the best present? I mean, I give you this lovely Roman glass and a chance to touch Nelson's fork, and you throw a potato and a mangy feather at me. I'm not sure really where we go.
Well, I think that the penis bone more than makes up for the potato and the feather, to tell the truth. I mean, I've tried hard. I could have bought you gold. I could have bought you nuggets of gold from Australia. Nice. I could have bought you crowns, but you got all that stuff. You can get that yourself. I wanted to bring you something interesting, and you didn't like it. So I'm going to keep the potato. I'm going to eat it.
It's the thought that counts, and you didn't think. I think we're going to have to call that one a draw, Ed. And if we've learned anything, it's when you're picking up presents of the past, avoid potatoes and penis bones. Bye, time travellers. Hi, time travellers. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, don't forget to subscribe, like us, and share. And we're always looking forward to your comments below. Cheers.